Hi, this is Chancellor May and LeShelle, and it's time for Thursday Thoughts this week. Before we get to your questions, I just wanted to acknowledge that it's been a difficult period of time for us with various events, tragic events that happened in the world. We had a difficult week last week on our campus. A tragedy occurred. It's difficult for all of us to deal with some things like that, and the only silver lining is that I think those type of events help us to come together as a community and support one another and support the families that need it and support the victims that need it. So we'll just try to continue to plow through the adversity. If you need some help, there are resources available to you. There are resources in the link in my bio. Please take a look if you need those. But know that we're all in this together, and we're only going to be here to support one another as we proceed. So let's get to the questions now. Mm-hmm. How do you find meaning in a world that is full of meaningless suffering? Wow. Again, I'm a spiritual person. I think that you find meaning in small things that help other people, give you joy, give other people joy. I find meaning in nature. I find meaning in my family and being able to help someone get through something. And those kind of things really buoy me in my spirit and get me through the day. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. You pretty much nailed it. Yeah.
Okay. I think the key thing is don't focus on the suffering. Don't focus on the things that can bring you down. Focus on the positive things and try to have some air of optimism. So, The next one is not a question. It's I hope that you and LeShelle are also doing okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. You're doing okay?
Yeah, I would agree with you. Last week was pretty hard. In terms of Texas and the young lady who lost her life on campus. I was running through the campus the other day and they have a memorial set up for her.
Right.
So if you want to drop off flowers, write a note, just those little things that may make you feel better. Yeah. So I took a picture of it and I sent it to the family.
Yeah, you did.
It was nice. The girls called you and said, "Is everything okay?" And that was hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it's a difficult time for someone in leadership when you go through those things. But really, I think I'm the fortunate one. We're the fortunate ones. It's really people that are really going through the suffering. Yeah. That really deserve our attention and comfort from us. So, LeShelle and I are going to be fine. But thank you for asking.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think you'll ever go back to teaching?
Wow. So part of me says I never stop teaching. Never stop learning. I do teach something or learn something every day, or try to. I haven't done any formal classroom teaching in a long time, which I may go back to at some point. You never know. I do miss it sometimes. It's enjoyable to be in the classroom. It's enjoyable to hear perspectives of students and see them. I always talk about the light bulb experience. When they don't really understand something and then they get it. And they have this look on their face like, I got it, I understand it now. And that's really a fulfilling, kind of gratifying experience for me when that happens. How about you? You don't teach?
Good. I don't teach. You're just a really good professor. All right, last question, I think. How should I ask out a girl that I study with?
Well, this is right in my wheelhouse.
This is really funny.
I'll let you answer. So if you're studying with a guy, how should he ask you out?
Well, I thought this was more for you because he's trying to ask out a girl.
I have an answer, but I want you to.
So from a girl's perspective, how would a guy ask me out?
Right. How should a guy?
How should a guy?
We want him to be successful.
Okay. Just say, do you want to go to dinner?
Just like that?
Yeah, I mean.
Should I ask your name first?
No, he studies with her already. He studies with her. He knows her name. It's not that they met at a party. He knows her.
Yeah. So you should just be direct, is what you're saying.
Yes, and
that's
straightforward.
Close to what I was going to say. Be direct. Be honest. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Don't try a line. Just be sincere and authentic. I would say, don't be afraid of the person saying no, because my philosophy was always, if I don't ask her, she's not going out with me. Right. And if I ask her and she says no, she's not going out with me. Haven't lost anything.
Right, exactly.
So just have some courage and go for it. You never know, you might wind up with a wonderful woman.
Or a wonderful partner. People may not ask because they're nervous that the person may not want to study with her anymore. I mean, the young lady may not
You shouldn't be so overbearing and so over the top that you make the person uncomfortable. But I think it's okay to ask the question if that's what's on your mind.
So I'm starting to think about my answer a little bit more.
You want to change your answer?
Yeah, I do. I think so. Maybe a subtle way is just to say, after studying, do you want to go have like
ice cream?
Yes. or have dinner in the dining hall or something like that.
Okay.
And not like to dinner.
But how will she know it's a date?
She won't. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be explicit. Like it could just be subtle.
All right.
Okay. Well, anyway, good luck.
Subtlety is my middle name. All right. Well, that's I think the last question.
Yes.
I'm glad to end with a somewhat of a
humorous, that was good.
On a humorous note. So finals week is coming up. Aggies, I want you to not stress out. I want you to study hard and be prepared. Don't overwork yourself or overstress yourself. You got this. You wouldn't be here if you couldn't do it. So we've got all the confidence in the world in you. So good luck on exams. Stay healthy and stay safe and go Eggs.